city, very well preserved by the Soviets, exudes the calm of an old, tired warrior. The children work peacefully on the wood. The women, like the old times, weave carpets in the loom. And the traditions flow like the waters of the river Sem, and the shadows of the moon on the cobble lane cannot terrify anybody anymore. But they still remind us of the uncertainty of the power that blended the blood with the sand in the walls of Ikon Kala. Here at last, we see in front of us the quiet, great river, Abu Darya. The life-giving river, drained on either side by its canals, its waters irrigating the cotton fields, gradually dying in the deserts of Karakum. The Persians called him Araxes and Cyrus, the great king of Medes, that met a bloodthirsty death. Tomarus, his opponent, the queen of the barbarian Massagets, threw his head in a sack full of human blood. Ένα πήκε αυτού τον κεφαλήν εις τον ασκόν, αίματος ανθρωπίου κορέσει. She threw his head in the goatskin bag to satiate her thirst for human blood. The Greeks called the river Oxus, and Alexander the Great, the invincible Iskander Rumi, stood opposite, eager to cross him, as he pursued the Persian Vissus. Πολύ δίτη βαθύτερος και ρεύμα οξύς. Much deeper and the current rough. The Macedonians crossed him like lightning, holding tightly on their goat skins filled with air. The sun rises in Moynak, the old port of the Aral Sea. In front of me, the bare land is neither a steppe nor a desert. It is the bottom of a lake that disappeared. The biggest environmental crime ever was committed here. At the place where I am standing now, there used to be the docks of the port of Moynak. In the huge lake, whose fish saved lives in the Soviet Union famine in 1923, there is not even one living creature. The Aral Sea died, deprived of the waters of its rivers, which were used unwisely to irrigate the vast areas of cotton fields.
Aral Sea'nin qaytib boshlagani 1962 yildan boshlab.
1962 it started to decrease.
And the water finally disappeared at all from here at about?
And umuman yuvib ketgani qaysi yilga to'g'ri keldi o'sha?
84.
1984.
1984. So the ships are here from 1984?
84-yildan turibdimi? Karabllar? Yes.
And the lake Aral Sea is how far now from here?
Aral dengizi necha kilometrga qaytib ketdi hozir u yerda? 150 kilometers.
From here?
From here.
And it still disappears or it's stable now?
It still disappears. This is a former harbor.
Where we are sitting now is actually, it was the shore or we are sitting on the bottom of the sea, of the lake?
Bu hozir dengizi tegimi yo bu oldin qirg'oq bo'lganmi?
The director of the hospital of Moynak remembers that as a child he used to swim here along with his friends until 1984.
Tereң жерде қалады да, неге қырғаққа қайықта кетеді?
Today, the rusty corpses of the ships, which some years ago were sailing in the waters of the Aral Sea, are the eyewitnesses of what happened here. The bottom of the lake now is being shattered by the tornadoes of the steppe, which spread everywhere the salts of the pesticides that were once used here. Arali is irreversibly dead. As Ali is driving the coach into the empty streets of Moynak, we can watch in shock the ghostly wilderness and the destruction left behind. Before being abandoned by its inhabitants, Moynak used to exploit the rich fishing waters of the Aral Sea, and the ships anchored in the docks ferried people and merchandise, keeping this part of Central Asia alive. In the first years of the Russian Revolution, when the turmoil had destroyed the farming in the countryside, famine threatened the newly established Soviet country. Lenin, frustrated, turned for help to his comrades, the fishermen of the Aral Sea, to save his people. The country was saved, and for many years the Russians were grateful to the fishermen of Moynak. But favors are eventually forgotten. Moynak is the last stop of our journey. We reach the school of this forgotten town and unload our equipment for the last time.
Λοιπόν, παιδιά, εδώ στο Μοϊνάκ τελείωσε και το πρόγραμμά μας στο Ουσμπεκιστάν. Ένα πρόγραμμα το οποίο είχαμε σχεδιάσει να κάνει μια εθνική καταγραφή του προβλήματος ιδιοπαινίας και ενδεχομένως μετά τα συμπεράσματά μας να μπορέσουμε να συμβάλλουμε στην αντιμετώπιση του προβλήματος αυτού. Η εντύπωσή μας είναι όλων ότι επιτύχαμε τους στόχους που είχαμε θέσει.